Blitzrieg was a tactical system devised by General Fritz von Manstein and perfected by General Guderian that aimed to pierce the enemy's front and then to encircle and destroy all of his forces within the circle. When, for example, a panzer division is advancing towards the enemy, it is preceded by armoured cars, whose job it is to look out for enemy positions and, if possible, assess their strength. These reconnaissance units will be accompanied by a Luftwaffe forward air controllers and artillery forward observations officers. The Recce force is in constant radio communication with the force commander and will report back as soon as the enemy is located and then press on as quickly as possible. The speed of the advance controlled by the commander. The commander can now decide whether to engage or bypass any given enemy position. With speed at a premium, heavily defended areas are avoided and weaker positions are selected for a swift and concentrated attack on a narrow front. At this centre of assault gravity, the Schwerpunkt, the commander will concentrate as strong a force as possible for maximum impact. Guderian's motto was "Klotzen nicht kleckern," thump 'em hard, don't pat them. The aim of the initial attack is to punch a hole in the enemy line, press through and avoiding the main enemy positions, getting an armoured force behind the enemy position and take control of his supply lines and lines of communications. The main attack force, the spearhead, would then continue to penetrate deep into enemy territory, to encircle as many enemy forces as possible, whilst motorised infantry would follow to mop up remaining pockets of enemies and secure the original gap created in the enemy defence. Blitzkrieg was a tactic that required teamwork, careful timing, good command, constant radio communications and, if at all possible, the element of surprise. As the Battle of Cambrai 22 years earlier, there should be no preceding artillery fire, but contrary to this first successful use of tanks, there must be no build-up of forces that would give the enemy time to organise his defences. But again, and above all else, speed.